potential energy. So here, I want you to watch a video which will serve as an our activity for today, and observe what is happening in the video. And after that, I will be providing you the guide question so that you can answer after watching the video. There, I already provided it, the guide question. So I gave it to your president, Christian Bolano. I gave him the video so he can play it for us because my internet connection is slow. So I gave it to your president, Christian Bolano. Okay, Christian, you can play it.
Go, President.
Okay, thank you for your president, Christian. So I'm gonna provide the just wait, guys. I forgot to share it the screen. Did you watch the video class clearly?
Yes,
Is it clear to
sir.
you?
Yes, sir. Sir, ikaw po sa sir nasa video.
I forgot. I was that.
Yes.
Ano? That video.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Sir, plus 10.
pogi po, sir.
Five. I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you for that compliment. So here, can you see the presentation class?
Yes, sir.
So here are the guide questions for the video that you watched. So the man is me. Okay, what did I do in the video? What did you first observe? What was in the video?
No, sir, the man is holding a box. Then after that, sir, the box was full. Wow. Then,
Okay,
sir, tigkuha niya po. And
and
nilagay po dun sa table. Or
okay,
washing machine ba yun?
okay, that's correct. Very good for a good observation.
Thank you, sir.
So do you think the man used energy to lift the box? Do you think he used energy to lift the box?
Yes, sir. Kasi kung wala, di po siya, sir, nag-apply ng energy. Di mo naman po, sir, malilift si box.
Okay, thank you. So what was the direction of the force the man applied to the box? What do you think was the direction of the force? The
Upward,
Downward.
sir. Upward po, sir.
okay, very good. Then it's upward because the man is lifting the cartoon or the box. That's why it's upwards. What about the direction of the box? Is it upward or sideward? What is the direction of the box? The man when I lift, is it up also or is it sideward or down?
Downward, sir.
Upward din, sir.
Thank you. Right. Formula is correct. Uh, Is it upward? Because when I lift it, my foot is upward. So it's the box. So up into the box when I let go of. That did it fall?
Na-fall po, sir.
Very good. Thank you. What you observe, and that's what you can infer based from the video. So do you think, going back to the picture that I first showed you in the first slide, I told you that the boy is not doing a work, because even though he's just transferring energy, it's just transferring energy. So more to the definition of work. While in the second picture, a man lifting a box to place in a table. What do you think is the direction of the force of the boy? We are going to understand now why the boy is doing work, even though he's transferring energy. But I'm gonna ask you a question first for us to understand it. So, what is the direction of the force used by the boy to push the? Can you see the presentation?
Yes, sir.
The boy is pushing the wall. What is the direction of the force? You can see it already. Is it left or is it right? Or
Left.
is it parallel?
It is going to the wall po, sir, yung force.
Yeah. Do you think when the boy push the wall, do you think it will move? Do you think
No, sir.
that's correct? It will not move. So if you push it and think it will move parallel to the force of the boy, not right, because at the first place it will not move. Hindi gagalaw yung wall. Kaya hindi rin siya magiging parallel sa force ng bata o ng boy if it push it forward. How about in the second picture? What do you think is the motion of or the direction of the force of the man?
Upward.
Upward, sir.
Like what you saw in the video. What about the direction of the box? Do you think the box?
Yes.
The difference of the two. Are you understand? Are you getting it now? The boy,
Sir.
the wall, it did not move. It distance. While he lifted the box to the direction of the force. So that is another definition of work class. Work is not just transferring energy to one object. It also means that the object who received energy, it must move a distance and parallel to the force. If I move it forward, the box must move or should move forward also. That's when the time we can consider it work. It's not just transferring energy. How about when I push a box and then the box move backward? It is not work because it is opposite to the direction of my force. To be considered as work, it must be parallel to my force. Do you get it now?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any question about what I said? None? Okay. So that is the another concept that is related to work. Now we are going to define gravitational potential energy. Because we're talking about energy. Let's go back to the picture here. The energy that the man is transferring to the box. What do you think? What do you think is the kind of energy it is? Do you have any guess? Do you think it is an energy with a name? Do you have any guess? None? Okay. The energy that is being transferred to the box is called potential energy. Specifically, it is called gravitational potential energy. That is the energy that is being transferred to the box. So it has a name. So moving forward, we will define gravitational potential energy. So here are the definition. Who wants to read? Who wants to read the definition of gravitational potential
Sir,
energy? Okay, Edric.
gravitational potential energy is one of the three types of potential energy: gravitational potential energy, elastic potential energy, chemical potential energy. It is the energy transferred to an object when brought above from. It is also the energy lost by the object when it fell to the ground.
So based on what Edric read, three types of potential energy and gravitational potential energy is one of those. So the three are chemical. Will be just talking about gravitational potential energy. Potential energy is the energy transferred to an object when brought above, meaning it, when it brought above, it will have a potential energy. It is the lost object when built to the ground. So it's also the energy that will be lost when you let go of the object. It will fall to the ground. Energy from gravity or something above. When you bring something above, what will happen is that you are opposing the force of gravity. That's why it is gravitational potential energy because it talks about gravity. So moving forward, this this these are the mechanisms of gravitational potential energy. To understand it better, we'll read this for that or for ideas or concepts about gravitational potential energy or in short GPE. So who wants to read again? Who wants to read the definition or the mechanism of GPE?
Sir,
Sir,
Okay, Christian.
the mechanism of gravitational potential energy is when an object lifted from the ground gains gravitational potential energy. It loses the energy when it falls to the ground. The next is it is when an object is lifted above the ground. Its gravitational potential energy increases. When it fell to the ground, its gravitational energy decreases.
Thank you for the first two. I've already gave it to you. Based from the definition of the GPE or gravitational potential energy, that when you lift something above or from the ground, it will gain potential gravitational potential energy. And when you let go of it will lose the potential or the gravitational potential energy. So here is the new idea in the second and the third and the fourth sentence, wherein when you lift the object from the ground, as you increase the distance from the ground of this object, it will also possess or the potential energy will also increase. For example, here you can see me. Can you see me in the picture? A video.
Yes, sir.
Here,
Yes, sir.
example, this is the ground, and you bring it okay, and that will mean that this object already possesses a potential energy. But if I bring it more, if if I increase its distance from this ground, it will gain more and more gravitational potential energy. So that is the mechanism of gravitational potential energy. The more na lumalayo ka sa ground, the more that you gain potential or gravitational potential energy.